Alex had always loved the quiet of the woods. Every evening, he would take a long walk to clear his mind. But lately, these walks felt different. Ever since his best friend, Mia, moved away, he had been feeling a deep sense of loneliness. The laughter they shared, the late-night talks, and the plans for the future seemed like distant memories now. Mia had been his closest companion, and without her, the world felt a little less bright dot as he walked along the familiar path. The trees whispered softly in the evening breeze. The scent of pine filled the air, but it did little to lift his spirits. He missed Mia's smile and her endless jokes. He missed the way they used to dream about the future, making plans that now seemed impossible. One evening, as Alex wandered deeper into the woods, he heard something unusual, a soft, high-pitched cry. Curiosity piqued, he followed the sound. It led him to a small clearing where the sunlight danced through the leaves. There, he saw something that made his heart skip a beat. A girl with green skin and sparkling blue eyes, crouched beside a glimmering object that resembled a small spaceship. At first, Alex thought he was dreaming. But the girl looked up at him, fear and confusion in her eyes. She was unlike anyone he had ever seen. Her hair flowed like shimmering silk, and her clothes shimmered with colors that seemed to change with the light. He could hardly believe it, an alien. But she looked so, lost and scared. "Are you okay?" Alex asked, his voice gentle. The girl nodded slowly, but her expression didn't change. She looked hurt and frightened. Alex stepped closer, his heart racing. "I won't hurt you. My name is Alex. What's yours?" The girl opened her mouth, but only a soft sound came. "Out." She pointed to her ship, then to her arm, where a strange symbol glowed faintly. Alex could see that she was trying to communicate, but words failed her. He took a deep breath, feeling a sense of determination rise within him. "I can help you," he said. "Let me take you somewhere safe." With a hesitant nod, the girl followed him. As they walked back to his workshop, Alex felt a strange connection forming between them. She was so different, yet so similar to him, both of them feeling lost in their own ways. Once inside the workshop, Alex gently set to work, trying to understand her ship. There were wires and panels he had never seen before, glowing with a soft light. He felt a mix of excitement and worry. Would he be able to help her? As the hours passed, they communicated through gestures and drawings. Alex showed her pictures of Earth, and she responded with sketches of her home, a vibrant planet filled with colors and life. They laughed when Alex drew funny faces, and for the first time in a long while, he felt a spark of joy. But as the sun began to set, the girl's expression turned serious. She pointed to the ship and then to Alex, her eyes wide with concern. It was clear that she needed to fix her ship soon. "I'll help you," Alex promised, his heart swelling with determination. "We'll get it working together." After a long day of working side by side, the girl smiled, and for the first time, Alex saw hope in her eyes. They were a team, and together they could overcome anything. He realized that helping her was not just about fixing her ship. It was about forging a connection when he had felt so alone. Later that night, after they had made some progress, the girl pulled out a small, shimmering object from her pocket. It was a keycard, glowing softly with an ethereal light. She held it out to Alex, her expression one of earnestness. "This is for you," she said through her translator, which had finally started to work. "It will open doors to friendship and help." Alex took the keycard, feeling its warmth in his palm. "What does it do?" he asked, his curiosity piqued. "It will show you my world," she replied, "but only if you promise to use it wisely." "I promise," Alex said, his heart racing with excitement. He looked at her, feeling a connection deeper than he could explain. "You're not just an alien to me. You're my friend." The girl smiled, and Alex felt a wave of happiness wash over him. They spent the rest of the night talking and laughing, sharing stories of their worlds. The sadness that had filled Alex's heart began to fade, replaced by a sense of purpose. As dawn broke, the girl prepared to leave. She needed to fix her ship and return home. But before she left, she turned to Alex and said, "You helped me when I was lost. I will never forget you." With a heavy heart, Alex watched her climb into her ship. But he knew that this wasn't the end. She had given him a keycard, a symbol of their friendship and the adventures that lay ahead. As the ship ascended into the sky, Alex felt a mix of sadness and hope. He was no longer just a lonely boy wandering the woods. He had helped someone in need, and in doing so, he had found a friend. With the keycard in his pocket, he felt ready to face whatever came next. He would not let distance keep him from reconnecting with those he cared about, whether they were human or alien. The universe was vast, and he was determined to explore it, one step at a time. In that moment, Alex felt certain of one thing: even lost souls could find their way home, and sometimes friendship could change everything. After the alien girl Lyra left, Alex felt a mixture of joy and sadness. He had helped someone in need, and in return, she had gifted him a keycard that held the promise of adventure. But as the days passed, a deep sense of loneliness crept back into his heart. Mia had moved away a few months ago, and now even the memory of her laughter felt distant. Every day after school, Alex would sit in his workshop, staring at the keycard that Lyra had given him. It shimmered softly, reminding him of their time together. He wanted to share it with Mia, to tell her about the amazing friend he had made. But he couldn't. She was miles away, lost in her new life, and they hadn't spoken much since she left. Alex missed the way Mia understood him, how they could talk for hours without running out of things to say. He missed their inside jokes, and the comfort of knowing she was always there. He felt sad whenever he thought about her new friends and how she was building a life without him. It made him feel small and forgotten. One evening, as he sat in his workshop, he took a deep breath and decided he needed to reach out to Mia. He grabbed his phone, hesitating for a moment before typing a message. "Hey Mia, I miss you. How's everything?" He stared at the screen, unsure if he should hit send. Finally, he pressed the button, and the message disappeared into the digital void. Days passed without a response. Each time his phone buzzed, his heart raced, but it was never Mia. The silence felt heavy, and he couldn't shake the feeling that their friendship was fading. He wanted to reconnect, but he didn't know how. One afternoon, Alex took a break from working on his projects and decided to go for a walk in the woods. Maybe the fresh air would help clear his mind. As he walked along the familiar path, he remembered the day he had found Lyra. The thought of her brought a small smile to his face. He had helped someone who needed it, and that felt good. Suddenly, he remembered the keycard. What if it could help him reach out to Mia? He took it out of his pocket, holding it up to the sunlight. The card shimmered and glowed in his hand, as if it had a life of its own. What if it can help me find a way to connect with her again? He thought. With renewed hope, Alex decided to try something different. He would use the keycard to explore its powers and see if it could provide a way to bridge the distance between him and Mia. He hurried back to his workshop, excitement bubbling inside him. Once inside, he placed the keycard on the table and focused on it. "Show me how to reconnect with my friend," he whispered. The card glowed brighter, and suddenly a holographic map appeared in the air, displaying strange symbols and pathways. Alex watched in awe as the map shifted, revealing a path that seemed to lead to a distant star. What does this mean? He wondered. He reached out to touch the map, and a wave of energy pulsed through him. Images flashed in his mind, memories of laughter, shared dreams, and the warmth of friendship. It was as if the keycard was showing him the importance of those connections. Feeling inspired, Alex decided to take action. He grabbed a notebook and began sketching out a plan. He would create a special gift for Mia, something that would remind her of their friendship and the adventures they had shared. He thought about all the fun things they used to do together and how he could recreate those moments. Over the next few days, Alex worked tirelessly in his workshop. He crafted a small device using parts from old machines and combined them with the alien technology he had learned from Lyra. It took time and patience, but he was determined to make something special. Finally, after several late nights, he finished. His creation, a small, portable holographic projector. When activated, it would display their favorite memories and messages. He hoped it would remind Mia of their friendship and help her feel connected to him, no matter the distance. With the projector ready, Alex felt a surge of excitement. He carefully packaged it along with a heartfelt letter explaining how much he missed her and how he wanted to reconnect. He decided to send it to her address, hoping it would reach her soon. The day after he mailed the package, Alex felt nervous but hopeful. He spent the time waiting for a response, thinking about what he would say when they finally talked. He wanted to tell her about Lyra, the keycard, and all the adventures that awaited them. Then, one evening, as he sat in his workshop, his phone buzzed. Alex's heart raced as he grabbed it, and to his amazement, it was a message from Mia. After Alex's heartfelt video call with Mia, his spirit soared. Their laughter echoed in his mind, and he felt a renewed sense of hope. The projector had helped bridge the gap between them, and he realized that their friendship was stronger than he had thought. But even with this joyful connection, Alex felt a lingering sadness. He wanted to share more of his life, especially the incredible experience he had with Lyra, the alien girl who had changed everything. Determined to keep the momentum going, Alex decided to write to Mia again. He wanted to tell her about the keycard and the adventures that awaited him. Sitting at his desk, he grabbed a notebook and began to write. "Mia," he started, "I hope you're doing well. I've been thinking about you a lot lately. I want to tell you about my new friend, Lyra. She's from another planet and has this amazing technology that could change everything. There's a keycard she gave me that opens doors to incredible things. I can't wait to share it with you." He poured his heart into the letter, explaining how Lyra had come to Earth, how he had helped her, and how she had given him the keycard as a symbol of their friendship. He wanted Mia to feel the excitement he was experiencing. After finishing the letter, Alex sealed it and decided to send it with the projector. He hoped this would make her feel closer to him, even from afar. Days went by as he waited for a response. Each day felt like an eternity. He kept checking his phone, hoping for a message from Mia. In the meantime, he continued to explore the powers of the keycard. Every time he activated it, he was transported to a new world, filled with colors and possibilities. It amazed him how one small card could hold such wonders. One evening, as he sat in his workshop, the keycard glowed brighter than ever before. Alex felt a sudden urge to touch it. When he did, a holographic image appeared, showing Lyra's home planet. It was a vibrant place, with floating islands and creatures that sparkled like stars. Alex could hardly believe his eyes. "Wow," he whispered to himself. "This is incredible." He realized that the keycard was not just a tool. It was a bridge between worlds. It represented not only his connection with Lyra, but also the hope of reconnecting with Mia. Inspired, he decided to create something special using the keycard's technology, a way to bring a piece of Lyra's world to Mia. The next few days, Alex worked tirelessly. He combined the alien technology with his own ideas, designing a small device that could project images and sounds from Lyra's planet. He wanted Mia to experience the beauty he had seen, to feel the magic of their friendship stretching across. The universe. Finally, the device was complete. It was small enough to fit in his hand, but powerful enough to display vibrant, moving images. Alex felt a surge of excitement as he prepared to send it to Mia. He included a note, explaining how to use it and inviting her to join him on this journey of discovery. With everything ready, Alex mailed the package, his heart racing with anticipation. He imagined Mia's face when she opened it and saw the wonders inside. He hoped it would inspire her to dream again, just as it had inspired him. Days turned into weeks, and just when Alex began to feel anxious, he received a message from Mia. "Alex, the package arrived. I can't believe you created this. It's amazing. Can we talk?" Alex's heart raced with joy. They set up another video call, and when the screen lit up, Mia's face was filled with excitement. "I'm blown away by this, Alex. It's like I'm right there with you. I'm so glad you like it," Alex replied, beaming. "I wanted you to see the world I've discovered. There's so much more to explore." As they talked, Alex felt the distance between them shrinking even more. They shared stories, dreams, and ideas about the future. Mia told him about her new friends, how she was adjusting to her new life, and how much she missed their adventures together. "I never realized how much I needed this connection," Mia said, her eyes sparkling. "It feels like you're right here with me." Alex nodded. "I feel the same way. Even though we're far apart, I still want to share my life with you. We can still have adventures together, even if it's through technology." Inspired by their conversation, Alex suggested, "What if we set a date to explore the worlds using the Keycard? We can plan a virtual journey together, visiting different places and sharing our experiences." Mia's eyes lit up. "That sounds amazing. We can create a whole adventure. I want to see everything you've seen." They made a plan to meet every weekend for their virtual explorations. As they spoke, Alex felt a renewed sense of purpose. He realized that despite the physical distance, their friendship could thrive with effort and imagination. After the call, Alex sat in his workshop, feeling grateful for the journey he had taken. The Keycard had not only connected him with Lyra, but also reignited his bond with Mia. He understood that friendships could be tested by distance, but could also grow stronger through creativity and love. As the weeks passed, their virtual adventures became a highlight of Alex's life. They traveled through the holographic landscapes of Lyra's home, exploring alien forests, floating islands, and colorful creatures. They laughed, shared stories, and created new memories together, bridging the gap between their worlds. One evening, as they concluded another adventure, Mia turned serious. "Alex, thank you for everything. I feel so much closer to you now. You've shown me that distance doesn't have to mean separation. It can be an adventure of its own." Alex smiled, feeling warmth spread through his chest. "You've taught me that too. We're still friends, no matter where we are, and I believe we can keep exploring together." As they said goodnight, Alex looked at the Keycard, now resting on his desk. It had changed everything for him. It had opened doors to new friendships and rekindled old ones. With hope in his heart, he knew that the universe was vast and full of possibilities, and he was ready to embrace them all, one connection at a time. After weeks of exciting virtual adventures with Mia, Alex felt a strong bond forming between them. Each weekend, they explored the beautiful landscapes of Lyra's home planet using the holographic projector he had created. They laughed, shared stories, and made new memories together. But even with this connection, Alex felt a sense of urgency nagging at him. He wanted to do more than just explore. He wanted to find a way to bring Mia closer to him, even if only in spirit. One evening, as Alex sat in his workshop, he gazed at the keycard that Lyra had given him. It shimmered softly, its glow reflecting the hopes and dreams he had for his friendship with Mia. He remembered how it had opened doors to incredible adventures, and how it had helped him reconnect with her. But what more could it do? Determined to find out, Alex picked up the keycard and examined it closely. He had explored its basic functions, but there was something about it that felt mysterious. What secrets did it hold? What other wonders could it unlock? He decided to dig deeper into its potential. He spent several evenings experimenting with the keycard. He connected it to various devices in his workshop, trying to see if it would respond in new ways. He discovered that it could project holographic images, not just of Lyra's world, but also of his own memories. He could relive moments with Mia, and it brought a smile to his face each time. But as he pressed on, he realized that the keycard could also create new connections. It had the power to link different dimensions, allowing him to interact with places and people beyond his imagination. He felt a surge of excitement and hope. What if he could use the keycard to create a new way for Mia to experience his world? One evening, after a long day of tinkering, Alex had an idea. He would create a special event, a virtual gathering where they could invite other friends and share their experiences together. He imagined a place where they could all connect, laugh, and explore the universe together, even if it was just through a screen. With this goal in mind, Alex worked tirelessly to set up the event. He designed a virtual space that looked like a blend of both their worlds. There were floating islands inspired by Lyra's home, surrounded by familiar elements from Earth-like trees and rivers. He wanted it to be a place where everyone could feel at home. After days of preparation, Alex sent an invitation to Mia, along with a few mutual friends. Join me for a virtual adventure. We're going to explore new worlds together and make some amazing memories. I can't wait to see you there. Mia responded almost immediately, her excitement palpable through the screen. This sounds incredible. Alex, I can't wait. I'll invite some friends too. The day of the event arrived, and Alex felt a mix of excitement and nerves. He had put a lot of effort into creating this experience, and he hoped everyone would enjoy it. When the time came, he logged into the virtual space and waited for his friends to join. One by one, they entered the beautifully designed world Alex had created. Mia was the first to arrive, her face lighting up as she saw the surroundings. Wow! Alex, this is amazing. You've outdone yourself. Thanks. I wanted it to feel like a place where we could all connect, he replied, feeling a surge of pride. As more friends joined, the atmosphere became lively. They laughed, shared stories, and reminisced about their adventures. Alex felt a warmth in his heart as he watched everyone interact. This was what he had hoped for, a way to bring people together, to bridge the distance that often felt so overwhelming. After a while, Alex gathered everyone's attention. I have something special to show you. He activated the keycard and a holographic. As the weeks turned into months, Alex and Mia's friendship blossomed through their virtual adventures. They explored the vibrant landscapes of Lyra's home planet, shared memories, and created new ones together. However, even with their connection growing stronger, Alex still felt a tug of sadness. He longed to see Mia in person, to share experiences beyond screens and holograms. One evening, as Alex sat at his desk, he stared at the keycard that Lyra had given him. It shimmered softly in the dim light of his workshop, reminding him of all the incredible journeys it had unlocked. He had explored so much with it, but now he wondered, could it help him bring Mia closer in a way that transcended the digital world? Suddenly, an idea sparked in his mind. What if he could use the keycard to create a special experience for Mia? Way for them to explore a new reality together. He felt a surge of determination. It was time to take their friendship to the next level. That night, Alex worked late into the evening, fueled by inspiration. He connected the keycard to his computer and began to experiment with some of its more advanced features. He discovered that it could create virtual environments that felt incredibly real, almost like stepping into another world. This could be the bridge he needed to reconnect with Mia in a deeper way. Over the next few days, Alex designed a new virtual experience. He wanted to recreate a place that combined elements from both their worlds, a magical landscape where they could interact freely. He envisioned a beautiful valley filled with colorful flowers, shimmering rivers, and gentle hills where they could sit and talk for hours. After several long nights of coding and designing, Alex finally completed his project. He called it the Friendship Valley. It was a place where they could immerse themselves in nature while exploring the bond they shared. He felt proud of what he had created. Excitedly, he sent a message to Mia. "Hey, I've created something special for us. I want to show you a new place where we can explore together. Can we meet this weekend?" Mia replied almost immediately, "I can't wait. I've been looking forward to our adventures." This sounds amazing. The weekend arrived, and Alex felt a mix of excitement and nerves. He logged into the virtual space, eagerly awaiting Mia's arrival. When she entered the Friendship Valley, her eyes widened in awe. "Wow, Alex, this is beautiful," she exclaimed, looking around at the vibrant colors and stunning scenery. The sunlight filtered through the trees, and the sound of a gentle stream filled the air. "I wanted to create a place where we could connect in a new way," Alex said, smiling. "I hope you like it." Mia walked through the valley, taking in every detail. "It feels so real. I can almost smell the flowers." She paused, turning to Alex. "This is incredible. Thank you for doing this." As they explored together, Alex felt a warmth in his heart. This was more than just a virtual world. It was a space where they could share their thoughts and feelings freely, away from the distractions of life. They sat by the river, watching the water flow, and Alex took a deep breath. "Mia, I've been thinking about how much I miss you," he admitted. "Even though we had this amazing connection, I still want to see you in person. I want to share experiences beyond the screen." Mia nodded, her expression thoughtful. "I feel the same way. It's hard being apart, but I love how we found ways to stay close. I just wish we could meet." Alex's mind raced with possibilities. What if we could find a way to use the keycard to make that happen? There has to be something we can do. We could explore the world together. Mia's eyes sparkled with excitement. "That's a great idea. Maybe we can find a way to create a portal that connects our worlds more directly. It could be an adventure in real life." With newfound energy, they brainstormed ideas on how to expand the capabilities of the keycard. They discussed creating a portal that would allow them to meet in a shared space, even if it felt impossible. Alex felt a surge of hope as they worked together to figure out how to make their dream a reality. Over the next few weeks, they continued to collaborate, combining their knowledge and creativity. They researched alien technology and possible ways to bridge the distance using the keycard. Each evening, as they worked together, their friendship deepened. They shared their fears and dreams, growing closer with each conversation. One day, as they were experimenting with the keycard, they stumbled upon a feature that allowed them to create a temporary portal. It was a risky process, but the potential was thrilling. Alex's heart raced as he realized this could be their chance. "Are you ready to try it?" he asked Mia, excitement bubbling in his chest. "Absolutely. Let's do it," she replied, her eyes shining with determination. They set up the portal, their hearts pounding with anticipation. Alex activated the keycard, and a swirling energy field began to form in front of them. The air shimmered, and they could see glimpses of each other's worlds through the portal. "Here goes nothing," Alex shouted, and they both stepped through. The portal together. In an instant, they were transported to a beautiful meadow filled with flowers and sunlight. They looked around, overwhelmed with joy. They had done it. They were standing side by side in a place that felt like a dream. Mia! Alex shouted, unable to contain his excitement. We're here! This is amazing. Mia laughed, her face glowing with happiness. I can't believe it. This is incredible. They embraced, feeling the warmth of each other's presence. In that moment, all the distance and loneliness they had felt melted away. They were together, exploring a new world hand in hand. As they wandered through the meadow, they talked and laughed, sharing stories and dreams. They picked flowers, ran through the fields, and enjoyed the beauty of the moment. It was everything they had hoped for and more. I can't believe we made this happen, Mia said, her eyes bright with wonder. This is so special. No, it feels like we've conquered distance together, Alex replied, feeling a sense of pride. We used the keycard to create something beautiful, and it brought us closer. As the sun began to set, painting the sky with vibrant colors, Alex and Mia sat together on a hilltop, watching the sunset. They felt a sense of peace and connection that they had longed for. This is just the beginning, Alex said, looking at Mia with hope. We can keep exploring together, using the keycard to find new adventures. No matter where life takes, you will always find a way to be together. Mia smiled, her heart full. I believe that too, Alex. Distance doesn't have to mean separation. We can create our own paths. With the keycard glowing softly in his pocket, Alex felt a surge of hope. They had taken their first steps beyond the limits of distance, forging a connection that would last a lifetime. Together, they were ready to explore the universe, one adventure at a time. After their incredible adventure in the meadow, Alex and Mia felt closer than ever. They had created something special using the keycard, and their friendship had blossomed in ways they never expected. But with this new connection came a challenge. Alex knew that they needed to make a choice about how to move forward. As the days passed, they continued to explore new worlds together, using the keycard to unlock more adventures. They traveled to alien forests, floating islands, and even underwater cities filled with vibrant sea creatures. Each experience brought them joy, and their bond grew stronger. Yet, Alex couldn't shake the feeling that they needed to take their friendship a step further. One evening, as they logged into their virtual space, Alex noticed that Mia seemed quieter than usual. He could sense something was on her mind. Hey, Mia, is everything okay? He asked, concern in his voice. Mia looked at him, her expression thoughtful. I'm good, but I've been thinking a lot. I love our adventures, but I miss you in my life. I want to be there for you, not just through a screen. Alex's heart sank. He felt the same way. I miss you too. I wish we could hang out like we used to, but I don't know how to make that happen. Mia nodded, her eyes filled with determination. What if we used the keycard to create something more permanent? We could build a space that connects our worlds all the time, not just for adventures. Alex's mind raced with possibilities. That could work. We could create a portal that allows us to visit each other whenever we want. It would be like having a bridge between our homes. Exactly, Mia said, her enthusiasm growing. We could make it a place where we can share our lives, not just our adventures. We could have a real connection, regardless of the distance. Feeling inspired, they began to brainstorm ideas for their new project. They envisioned a place where they could meet any time, a shared space that felt like home for both of them. They would use the keycard's technology to create a permanent portal, allowing them to visit each other whenever they wanted. Over the next few weeks, they worked tirelessly on their project. They combined their knowledge of the keycard with their creativity. designing a space that would reflect both of their worlds. They included elements from Lyra's planet, like floating islands and colorful landscapes, alongside familiar settings. From their own lives, as they collaborated, their friendship deepened. They shared dreams, fears, and hopes for the future. Alex felt grateful for the connection they had built, and he knew that this project was about more than just technology. It was about their bond. Finally, the day arrived when they were ready to test their new portal. Both of them felt a mix of excitement and nervousness as they prepared to activate it.